Roger that. Boy, look at its size.
There you go.
Is that the aggressor's mothership?
Who knows? Connect energy core to PA gear, stat!
Could I just finally hear Ayo?
Yeah, because we're in a helicopter and he said, wow, look at the size of it.
What? Emergency communication from HQ.
Fucking hell, that's some massive ants.
Come on, we got this. What?
The aggressors are firing at us. Hold on!
Whoa! We can't keep her up. We're going down. Yes, leader, sir.
Okay, okay.
This is Renaud Campbell, Commander-in-Chief of the ATF Army. I will command this myself. Thanks to the Space Force's satellite laser, the aggressor's gigantic flying superweapon, aka the High Craft, is reaching altitude. The ground assault unit should be able to damage it right now. All ground assault units forward!
Holy
Retreat is
shit.
not an option. Show those rotten aliens what we
So,
got.
All EDS
okay,
units,
you know how I said
fire.
it,
Begin attack.
scratched his cheek?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently,
Its attacks are all over the place. It
it
looks like they
didn't
lost their
scratch
cool.
his cheek, but completely got
Same
hooked
goes for
in.
us.
Right. I wonder how many
Like the fishing hook is like in his cheek, and the dude is like pulling the fucking like thinking it's a fish, trying to pull his fucking flesh off, and like he's like trying to like pull back, but it's like more painful. So and he's
Have
like,
another plan.
so he's like leaning forward, like he's like leaning forward to the pressure. And like, I think he does that twice, and the second time he's like always like falling into water, and his fucking dad grabs him from behind and takes out a like hunting knife and cuts the string, which I don't know why, but it's funny to me because he cuts the string, which is there's still a hook in his cheek,
Detected from the high craft.
Yeah.
and he's like, yo, look, just look at, right? Just look at. And then, he's like, ooh, that got you good. But don't worry, it's not deep, so,
Commander, the
like,
flare
it'll
team.
you'll get patched up, right? And the dude from the fucking dock or whatever, like,
Is anyone?
yo, I'm so sorry about that, the wind took my
Flare
fucking
team,
hook.
Type S
I didn't,
gear
is he
unit.
okay?
No survivors.
And basically then it cuts to, it then cuts to, him getting home, right? And, like, his fucking mother just completely loses it, right? She's like,
Loading Type S energy
what
core.
the fuck happened
Registering PA
here?
gear user
And he's
DNA
like,
code. Complete.
look,
Updating
the
PA
father's
gear.
like, he's
Installing
fucking
overdrive system.
grabbing his, like, he's basically, you know the things people do when they have long beards and they just kind of stroke it or whatever, like stroking
Yeah.
their chin, but it's like that beard. He's doing that, like,
Commander,
there's
there's
been
one Type S
another
that is
freak
working.
accident,
A
but it
survivor
wasn't
from
too
the flare
bad.
team?
The hook went into his
No,
face,
the
I patched
registration
him
is
up,
changed
it's all good,
That is a
so,
normal
you know.
Quake soldier.
And he's like, another one? How is that even possible?
No matter. Right
And
now, we
his
need to
brother
destroy the
Chuck,
high
his
ground.
eyes wide, and
Energy
he's
core
like,
collected.
yo, you look like
Do you copy?
Frankenstein.
Look, the main cannon misfired and
And
it's
he's
pulling
like,
apart.
yeah, but you might need to save that
Energy
thing for another
signature
day.
detected
You're
inside.
probably
It
like,
must be the Hive Craft
yo,
energy source.
he'll be, is that like Chuck,
You are the
like
only
goes
one
up to
here
his
who
dad,
can
and he,
fight. The
and
PA gear is capable of overdrive. Finish off the Hive Craft.
Energy core connected.
yeah, ran his
Giant
hand
creature
down his
approaching.
beard. Basic Chuck would used to like grab onto his leg, right? Like grab onto his, like climb up his leg when he was little until his father picked him up, and he's like, I wonder when I stop doing that, right? And then like he's like, yo, Chuck, my number. What did he say? He's like, hey there, Chuck, my boy. So apparently, excuse me? Okay, you're not gonna believe this. Either you're fucking with me, right? Or you are a fucking, like, are you fucking with me?
What?
Because their mother's name is Audrey Dinglewood.
Charge complete.
Audrey Dinglewood. Did you say that before?
I said that as a joke, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You said Chuck and Audrey Dinglewood as a joke, and those are the actual names. I feel like you're fucking with me. I feel like you're fucking with me.
I ain't played that yet. I ain't read that book. I don't have the books.
I don't have the book, I ain't read that book. They're like, you have your own story I'm on, then proceed to make jokes that happen to be the actual name. Yeah, it's like the father raises his hand, he's like, yeah, look, don't just chill out and give me rest, and you'll be fine. Yeah, that's what you should have been doing. This whole thing has been your idea.
Look! The main cannon misfired and it's falling apart! That must be its weak spot. That was our chance. Finish off the Hivecraft and the aggressors.
Explosion inside the Hivecraft.
Did we do it? Look! It's falling apart!
Communication lost. The soldier did not make it out of the destruction.
No, it can't be.
I 清汤清头.
You know what? You know what I honestly,
What?
this is just my idea for a name, but like, for a step closer, I feel like, because of the actions, like, in close calls there has been with, you know, Pete, I feel like this version of Foxy should be called Bad Luck Foxy.
Yeah.
So his parents are basically arguing back and forth, and Pete just collapsed on the couch. And what?
Nothing.
And Chuck was more concerned because, you know, explained that like he usually like he's never seen him so vulnerable, right? Usually he's like annoying, mouthy, and big, but like now he just looks like frail and small and almost frail. And basically, you know, sat next to him and like started, you know, conversation, you know, talking to him about it, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, you like, yo, does it hurt? And he's like, what the fuck do you think? And he's like, I don't, my fucking stroke, yeah, he's like, how do you feel? And then all I think about is that fucking, that interview with Snoop Dogg, and he's like, how the fuck do you think I feel? And like, he's basically, you know, he's like, yo, Mom filled me in on what happened at the construction site, and now this, don't you think it's a bit weird? And, you know, he's basically going on like, did you walk
Roger.
up a ladder?
Cut the
Did you
radio.
break a mirror?
Last team,
You
begin
know,
descent.
Did you kick a black cat? He's like, the fuck
Let's
are you
go.
talking
It's
about?
time to do business.
I mean, it is strange, and it all happened, you know, when you tried to scare me back at Freddy's. And he's like, what, so you think this is karma? That's a load of bull. I don't believe in that stuff. But you do find it weird that, you know, those things happen. He was quiet for a few moments, and then said, that's my fault. And then Chuck's eyes widened, with, like, as if he was intrigued. And he was like, oh really, what happened? And
I am so scared.
he's like, I can't, you know, I can't tell you. Like, basically motioning to his hands almost as he doesn't want them to hear, right? I'll tell you later, just not now. And he's like, you know, and he understood, so Chuck went into his room to go, that's it, what do you guys? Whatever I think of Chuck, I think of fucking Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Is that weird? Like, not just because of the name, but just like the whole kind of like personality. And he honestly didn't believe, like, you know, he was gonna tell him because, you know, how he treats him. But he, I think it was a couple hours later, he came into his room and sat on his bed. His, like, fucking eye was puffy as shit. Or not eye, but, you know, below it. And he was like, earlier today I accidentally kicked a kid in the dick and he dropped the scalpel and it almost landed in my eye. And he's like, yo, really? Yeah, but I swatted it away. And he's like, yo, quit thinking. Why am I thinking the Ghostbusters?
Blast the opening.
Nest spotted. Initiating attacks.
Roger that, Brenda. Be thorough.
Closer, can you hear me? This is Ronald Campbell, Commander-in-Chief of the EDF Army. It's been 7 years. Do you remember me? Sorry. Closer is your code name. Maeve, please explain.
Yes, sir. I'm Maeve, an operator based at the EDF North American headquarters. You may already have heard, but... Closer, you have been assigned to Blast, a mobile unit that works directly under the Commander-in-Chief. As part of the Blast team, you will be joining the aggressor extermination missions around the globe.
Closer, was it? You're the hero who took down the Hivecraft, right? Welcome to Blast. I'm Captain Takuma Yagami. Ah, look at you! A hero in flesh. Oh, I'm Mike. Nice to meet you. Hey, Stink Eyes over there is the Squad 1 leader, Brenda.
Shut up, Squad 2 leader.
You were in a coma for 7 years. You must still be out of it somewhat.
Don't step out of line and screw us over. Got it?
All clear on this end. Ah! There's too many! It's a swarm of ants! Giant creatures are coming out of the nest! Ah! Wow, Team Blast is so cool!
They've converted an abandoned building into a nest, just as they do to a rotting tree in the wild.
Blast the opening!
Ah! There's too many!
The nest is about to collapse.
Targets eliminated.
Good. Now check for collateral damage.
There are enemies remaining. Eliminate all enemies.
What the fuck?
What the?
Aggressor reinforcements.
A stray Scourger?
Most likely. It looks like a discarded one has reacted to the battle.
I played a lullaby with my bazooka.
One hit and you're toast.
No more aggressors
He
detected.
then goes
All
on
enemy
about
forces
the Butcher
eliminated.
incident,
Don't
right?
forget to collect energy gems.
You
Goes
haven't
on,
lost your touch.
and he's like,
Unfortunately, the
yo,
battle
that was a
continues
case
even now.
go on, like, you're fucking
After you
telling
took down
me.
the Hivecraft,
And
the
it's
giant
like,
creatures continue to
so,
breed and multiply.
like,
the situation's much
he's
different
like,
than it was
if
7
I
years ago.
believe, you know,
But
if I
I'm counting
believe
on you,
something,
hero.
like,
Frosty.
odd was up, yeah, it would be weird. But since I don't, like, since I, you know, don't believe in, what, curses? Get real, Chuck. Just those stupid memes where it's just like some fucking fictional character get real and then it shows a plushie of them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This is
And then he's
UNN,
like,
the Universal
so,
News Network,
look,
on the
even if
battlegrounds.
it was,
Early this morning, EDF
you
carried
know,
out an extermination
he
operation of the
basically
giant
went
creatures near San
to
Francisco. We
put
are
his
told that the
hand
soldier
out,
who
like,
destroyed the Hivecraft
let's shake
in a major
on it.
battle 7 years
he was
ago
a bit
was a part
hesitant,
of this mission.
But Chuck
After
eventually
7
shook on
years,
it, you
will
know,
our
going,
hero
they
become the
both said
light of
truth.
hope? Brings a
And
bright
he
future
actually did apologize for, you know, trying to scare him. Or, you know, he's apologizing, basically, you know?
Glad to meet you.
And
Very funny.
Wouldn't be the first
usually he's
Hey,
like, yeah,
you
I'm
swore
going
you'd never
back to
bring
my
that up.
room. Later. You know, he's like, later, and basically goes to his, like, little, kind of like desk set where he has all his paper and shit, and opens a book and starts writing. Opens a book and starts writing, right? And he's like, even if he doesn't believe in all this shit, there has to be a logical explanation. And then it cuts to, like, him sitting in bed, like, and calling him from his doorway, like, yo, what are you playing? And he's, because, like, he needed to get up, because like like staying in bed gave him too much free time and thinking about the incidents, right? And he's like, so he basically came into his room and sat down, and he explains how different his room is. Like, everything's neat, bed tidy, and he actually used the hamper, you know, for his clothes rather than like, just putting it on the floor. And there's a bunch of like gamers and conspiracy posters, and you know, he explains that you're a wizard trying to make ingredients to stop this other wizard, evil wizard, that has, you know, your village under a spell before it's too late. And then, you know, he's questioning what happens if it's too late.
There appear to be multiple dormant scourgers in this area. Defense priority is low here, but there are many refugees in the areas nearby. Your mission is to destroy the scourgers and take those areas out of harm's way. Dormant scourgers are completely safe, as long as you approach with caution and do not attack. Activity detected. Be careful.
Looks like someone's up from their nap. If you aren't careful, the commotion will wake the others up. Attack with caution.
Okay, I'm only on page 43 out of like 73, and I don't like how many pages there are left. Because, he's basically arguing with his brother, but like not in a like not in the usual sense, but more like, why do I gotta be the player too? And he's like, he asked to, I think Chuck said if he wanted to play, and he's like, yeah, sure, why not? And basically like, yeah, so you can be the apprentice. Like, why do I gotta be apprentice? Why can't I be the mage and you be the sidekick? And he's like, you got a lot to learn. And basically, his mother's smiling as they're getting along, and she's like, you don't need anything? Would you like any popcorn? Like, yeah, I'd like popcorn. Chuck's like, juice box for me. And basically,
in 2028,
you know,
when the aggressors first invaded, these ravagers were released all around the world. They said they erased about half the world's population.
Freak accident around the corner.
No one else should have
like
to die.
if he tried to leave. Even so, it's not like his mother would let him leave, as you know, she's been really stepping up for him. And then like, he's just reminiscing that like he really enjoys, you know, like bonding with Chuck, right?
Mission complete.
Because it's like how it used to be when they were younger and didn't have a care in the world before the resentment and the name for the horse, you know? He misses those days and has been appreciating the time he's spending with Chuck. And he also, as school is like, as it's like, fucking Monday or whatever, it's like he's, you know, basically the swelling under his eye is gone, and he took off the like bandage around his hand, showing like a little scab, reminding of his father, you know, reminding of the father, you know, accusing him of self-harm, and like he's like, yeah, sure, I thought about like not running away, let me see, where is it? Yeah, so it was Sunday, so like school's tomorrow.
Yep, got my wife and kid down in a priority B protection shelter. Need 3 more badges to move them to priority A.
Thought about escaping his parents, like he thought about escaping his parents has crossed his mind, but not in the way he achieved, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, he was still worried about that, like, even though like he made up and apologized with his brother, he still has a sickness in his stomach, that a feeling that it might not be over, or it may never be over, you know? And basically, you know, someone knocks on the door and he's like, yo, come in, and it's his brother Chuck. Usually he would like yell at his brother to like, you know, get out of his room, but like recently after they made up, bullying him hasn't been as fun anymore, not that he would admit it. And like, they're beginning to be good siblings again, but like, you know, I fucking remember Lonely Freddy. I'm not fucking trusting this shit. And basically, you know, he's asking,
Closer, this is May.
like, how is he feeling, you know, with school coming up?
We have to tell you all about the 7 years you slept away.
Yeah, like school tomorrow.
7 years ago, in the battle against the Hivecraft, the EDF lost the majority of its units. To top it off, there, a team of elites led a coup d'etat. They called themselves the Kindred Rebellion and started looting.
Kindred Rebellion. A fancy name for a bunch of thugs. Of course, they do fight the aggressors as well. But there will come a time when we have to go up against them. Other humans. Just keep that in mind.
They're few in number.
A bomb beetle. Watch out for the gas.
Even regular bomb beetles can emit gas over 100 degrees Celsius. We see size and heat's one thing, but the smell is repugnant. That stench will last a while.
All giant creatures exterminated. Don't forget to collect the energy gems the aggressors left behind.
Basically, he's showing the notebook, right?
Energy gems are an important resource
he's
for
like,
us.
yo, what's the notebook
They're needed to
for?
power the energy
And
cores
he
used in
opens
our
it,
equipment,
and there's
including
4
in our
boxes,
PA gear.
right? And
Basically,
there's
we need him to
like
survive. That's right.
about each incident.
Everyone
The
finished?
butcher shop, the
Let's head back to
bioclad,
camp.
the fishing trip, what was the so there's the fishing trip, the bio class. Let me see. Fuck.
If I don't get me some gems, it's gonna be tough to pay
5
my lease this
boxes.
month. Last month I lost big.
Back in
Labeled
the ant races?
Foxy the
Let up,
Pirate,
man.
the following
I'll
boxes
double your
read
pay.
Bioclad, Butcher
Next
Shop,
time.
Structure Site, and Lake. And basically, they're trying to, like, he still thinks, like, you know, there's still something going on. And he's like, shut up.
My bad.
And he's like, he feel like he, you know, doesn't feel like it's over yet. And he's like, of course it's not over. Like, of course it's over. I apologize, but you forgive me, right? And he's like, of course I do. I'm you know, that's what
Squall team
brothers
found
are
a
for.
horde of
But I
giant
feel
creatures
like,
in this area
you
while
know,
they were scouting.
it basically goes on a rant that how, like,
Last
there
team,
might be a
search the area
final
and
boss.
exterminate all
And
giant
he's like,
creatures on site.
what, Foxy? You think he's the final boss? He's like, I don't know, maybe. It's like, you know, always the final boss. Like, there's always a final boss.
Hey, Brenda,
And, you know, da-da-da. And he's like,
You're awfully cheery.
I can't help it.
then he asks, like,
After Winston's that close
after I
game,
ran out, what happened that
crazy
day?
overdrive test
And then, like,
And you
he's
profit
like,
off the scraps.
You got it.
with,
So
like,
close.
his,
Light 'em
that,
up again today,
the
won't you?
fucking stupid
Let's go,
song
Squad 2.
is
Don't fall
playing,
behind Team
you know,
Brenda.
in his head. If you want to be a pirate, you have to lose an arm and an eye. Alright. And he's like, it's nothing. It's a stupid pirate song. Well, you know, what were the lyrics? Who cares? You know, what does it matter? And he's like, I do, please, it's important. She's like, oh fine, something about one of you pirates lose an arm and an eye. And then he, you know, goes to Pete's, like, desk and takes out a pencil and starts scribbling. And he's like, yo, what are you doing? And then he added notes. Fox, it's saying, like, Foxy the pirate song, lose eye, lose arm, fire class, nearly lost eye.
There's still more of them. Will they give us a break?
I ain't got no use for me. Guess that's about it.
Unknown giant creature approaching.
What is that? Never seen that one before. A new type of enemy?
Checking database. There is a hit. The Canada branch encountered it 2 days ago.
Any info?
Apparently its body can...
Yup, got it. Brace yourselves! What happened with the Canada branch? Tell me they took him down.
Well, large number of energy gems detected inside.
Squad leader, look at all those energy gems.
Everyone, collect those energy gems from the body. We need those gems ever since we lost our generators.
Woo! That's what I call a payout! You must enter the tiger's den to take a tiger cub. It was worth the risk. Sir, your ancient Japanese sayings are really confusing. Essentially, it's a bonus character.
Bonus character?
Remember? They had them in video games? Oh, right! Video games! I remember those. When I was a kid, I used to borrow my brother's wrestling game. Did they get me?
Enemy reinforcements.
Not again! We can only handle so much.
If we retreat, the nearby Area A will be in danger. Defense priority level A. We must protect the sponsor's housing. Send Lightning for backup.
Roger.
Hey, Closer, did you know we only fight in high defense priority level areas?
There's not enough of us to protect all the areas. They call it being efficient.
Lightning leader to Maeve, approaching mission area. Here come the heroes. Lightning 3, Marcus, stay in formation. Yeah.
Air Force support is arriving momentarily. Be careful.
This is Lightning 1, Kim. We entered the mission area, target in sight. We see the aggressor's ugly new face. Launching missile, Fox 2.
They did it!
All attacks landed. Heavy damage to that new aggressor type.
How
No,
about
he's
that?
basically saying
More than
that,
you, sir.
saying the late added more hits than
Objective
the
complete.
late nearly
Lightning
lost
and
an arm, Butcher nearly lost
all
an
yours.
arm,
Take down the remaining
Destruction
enemies.
Shison nearly lost an arm. And like saying like it's a connection, you know, it has to be a connection. And like he's in Zara like, no. And basically starts like ripping the like note out and tearing. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, this is, you're just trying to scare me for the fucking times I tried to scare you. It's all about winning. As if I'm not trying to win, I'm trying to help you. And these like, you know, they're just going back and forth, right? And Mother's like, what the fuck is all this yelling about? And then he's like, trees finally over. He's like, fine by me. Fucking, like, Frankenstein. And he's like, you wait to use that one, huh? And he basically turns back to his mother aside, and closes the door. And later on, he's having
The new
trouble
giant
sleeping,
creatures have
right?
fallen silent.
He's
But Commander, a new type of aggressor
Recharging
means...
energy.
pajamas
The
feel too
aggressors are
warm.
on the move
He
again.
thinks he sees
gear
like a
online.
Send the data from this
Like
battle to
a-
Dr. Mengele immediately.
with like a fucking something out the window. So like he opens it, but nothing's there. You know, just cars parked out in the curb, like a bunch of other stuff. He starts beating the living shit out of his pillow to try and get comfy, but he still can't sleep. I was I was kind of thinking of like, because I feel like with the okay, something I realized that bothered me is that the book said that this version of Foxy has red eyebrows, but on the cover he clearly has a black eyebrow. So what the fuck? And he's like, he says that he's having nightmares, right?
How are our brave EDF soldiers doing today? This is Libby, cheering you on as always. I heard the aggressors deployed a new weapon the other day. I was so worried.
Like I mentioned, this is more of a dumb design for me, right? But like, the whole body is completely black. Besides like the like hook and metal limbs, like the inside of his mouth and his eyes and nose are white, but everything else is like black. I just
drink
like,
piping
and it's
hot
like
coffee
looks
wherever you go.
like it's
and it's pretty good
more
too.
of a like 2D
Our lives
thing, but
are
never
safe because
3D.
the brave acts of everyone at the EDF.
I think that would have been like
Go,
a kind of a cool
you got
design,
this.
so it looks more like a shadow rather than an actual thing in the room. You know?
You're an Olivia fan?
Yes. Hearing her voice gives me courage. Ah, then you won't mind frontlining the next battle.
What? You wouldn't really do that to me, would you?